Thank you.
Ended up first in line, but I'm excited. Yeah, I did see a lot of clips about your the adaptation.
Yeah. 10 seconds. So this is the first edition book. It's got the lenticular cover, which means that the Tetris blocks behind my handsome face actually move. Tetris. They asked us to look at the script, so I got to look at the script and I was like, this is not what happened. And it was like, no. And I really thought it was going to be a terrible movie. And by reading the script, little did I know the difference between a script and a movie. Oh my goodness. Even though I knew the script, I had no idea what was coming when the movie actually came out. But anyway, during that period, it was during COVID, I wanted to set the record straight. So I wrote what actually happened during that year and a half of my life where they used to make the movie. And somebody looked at it and said, you know, this could be a book. I said, except that it's too thin. Can you like write a little bit more? And I said, well, I don't want to just add water and like fatten up what I've already written. So I wrote the before and after. And that's the book. This is old. Oh my goodness. Yeah. PlayStation Jalico. Yeah, this is a classic. It includes the classic Tetris version, and this is 1996. I don't play air guitar. You know, the final countdown. Then what else? I mean, I don't wear cowboy boots. I have a pair because I have a ranch and I have a horse, but yeah, that's the only time I wear cowboy boots. So they made me into an American entrepreneur by adding cowboy boots. We made a lot of changes from the original game to make it more suitable. And that structure, for example, when you play the Game Boy version, you play Tetris for a while and then it stops and then it tallies the score. So you know how you made the points. That didn't exist in the original game. The original game, you just start playing and playing and playing. And you know, because you're focused on the blocks, you never get to find out, why did I make that score? And so we changed that. That whole level progression and going from level 1 to level 10, you know, that was something that we came up with. I came up with single, double, triple Tetris. You know, the concept of making extra points by clearing more than one line at a time. Yeah, so that whole thing, you know, that's me contributing to the game. And yeah, I still contribute, I still think about it. That's kind of what I do as a game designer. My main focus is on ending the use of carbon-based fuel. And I do this because carbon-based fuel is causing carbon dioxide to go into the atmosphere, being absorbed into the ocean. It's causing ocean acidification. And if we don't do something, it will kill all the coral in the world by the end of the century. That's the reason I'm doing this. No, I'm pretty much ignoring the government on this. So we're doing everything from the bottom up, not from the top down. So if you look at the United Nations, in their moment of glory, they passed the Paris Agreement. The Paris Agreement doesn't go far enough, and nobody's on track for that. So all the best intention isn't solving the problem. And besides, there's no teeth to it. There's no repercussions if you don't make it, according to the United Nations. But bottom up, like what we did in Hawaii, Hawaii's on track. We're at 36% renewable energy now. And that's because we put in the effort to help the politicians and the people make the decision that we're going to end the use of carbon-based fuel by 2045. If we all in the world decided to do this, we would solve climate change. I'll tell you a little bit about how the book came about. It was COVID, and then as a publisher, traveled around the world looking for games to bring to Japan. In one of their dozens of monitors was a very crude-looking, simple, real-time puzzle game called Tetris. Don't be afraid to step out of the box. You know, everybody lives in a box, and the box is your life, you know, your job or your whatever it is. And once you're outside, do not get back in that box, because you are now in rare territory. All the people who have been successful ever found a way to get outside the box, and they didn't go back. Both. Now, because I'm not Japanese, I don't fit the Japanese days. So, I mean, that's a record. If everything goes the way I hope it's going to work, they're going to remember me not as the guy who found Tetris, but as the guy who solved climate change. That's the thing I'd like to achieve in my lifetime.